Hello, everybody.
Hi everyone, welcome back to another YouTube video.
Sisterly Conversations, where we will be discussing a topic. So, the topic is
Let's see.
what type of foods you like in Canada versus Barbados? So, since I'm a foodie, let me start. You see how happy everybody talk about food, right? So in Canada, there are a variety of food choices. So like Italian, there's fast food, there's Mediterranean, Greek. Is according to what you want. So my favorite is Italian. I really love Italian. I like the chicken parm. So that's like Alfredo pasta with Parmesan cheese on top of the chicken. I really like that. And then you got the normal fast foods like Popeyes, Wendy's. Those ones are not in Barbados, but the ones in Barbados that are up here will be like KFC and
Yeah, I was going to tell you, let's talk about Canada then first, and then move on to Barbados or whatever.
Right. So I like Italian once again, but I like Subway, and I also like Mr. Greek, the Greek restaurant that you will find in like the malls and stuff. And also I like the Chinese food as well with the fried rice. I really like fried rice too.
You was eat fried rice? Well, I barely ever see you with Chinese food though.
No, because like when I go to the mall,
Okay,
I would eat the Chinese food or like Mandarin. That's a buffet place as well. I like there. Um, so yeah. So you talk about your experience with Canada's Canadian food.
Well, let me start by saying when I was a student, and most of us as students during my time would head to Subway because Subway was just the food to pick up and go. Like, I remember when my father used to be like, what you listen now?
You buy a sub.
Yeah, he was like, that's your favorite food. Like, he was like, let me guess, you got buy a sub or so. But anyhow, in college, the food was sub. And it was probably Fruit Loops. And maybe that's all that sugar wasn't good for me at all. I used to have a tiny feeling that that might have helped added to the illness I ended up developing. Not that that's the cause of it, but I feel like that helped to add to it. Because I used to eat some Fruit Loops. But anyhow, but yeah, my thing was sub. I used to have McDonald's too. Oh, yeah. I used to eat the fast foods, like the Wendy's, the McDonald's, not good for you, but that was, especially during college, like, that was the food, but mostly sub. And of course, Debbie would cook and stuff as well. But a little later down now in my Canadian life, I would say that I don't do fast food too much. I think I just got tired of fast food. Honestly, like, I don't really eat that much fast food now. But I would eat like Subways. I would eat Subway not as much as I used to eat it in college. Like, I would say maybe once every month or something I would pick up a Subway or something. And then I find now I eat more burritos. What is burrito place name now? No?
Barbarito.
I think it's Barbarito. Mm-hmm. And I would usually get like a burrito, filled the burrito having like black beans and rice and jerk chicken or any other chicken you want, and then obviously the veggies, so lettuce, tomato, corn, um, avocado, which would be guacamole or whatever, and what else?
Corn.
It's a corn already. Onion, I guess. Um, Cilantro. And we add all of that. We add the sauces, the burrito sauce, the I know, literally telling you everything that's put in my burrito. But anyhow, the sauces will go in there as well. And so that's usually like my go-to food now. If it's not a burrito, then I might grab a sub. But mostly we cook more. So Yeah, because buying food adds up as
Yeah,
well.
it's
Okay,
a
like we
lot
spend
of
a lot of
money.
money. We used to spend a lot of money on what kind of stuff. We stopped spending a lot of money on food, especially delivery of food,
Right.
because we kind of get lazy and we don't want to go and pick it up ourselves and then we deliver it, right? Um, but other than fast food or even the healthier food like the burritos and the subs and stuff,
Exactly.
like Tony said, we love going to Mandarin, and what Mandarin is a buffet, and is an Asian buffet, but you can get anything from it. You have all types of you have a variety of rice, variety of fish,
Meats,
variety of meats,
pizza.
variety of breads, pizza, whatever,
Yeah.
variety of chicken, and you have a variety of desserts. There are all types of desserts there. You even have waffles, and you have like pretty much food habit. Everything that you could think there. For those who like what do you call that? Fish foods or whatever.
Shrimp, seafood, and
Yeah,
stuff.
seafood.
Right.
They have mussels and lobster. You got lobster? I can't remember. I think you got lobster. I know you got ribs.
You got ribs for sure.
And I know you got
Yeah.
mussels for sure.
Yeah.
But we don't really eat that stuff. We
And
just
shrimp as well.
we the chicken people.
Yeah.
We eat the chicken and thing. We might try some fish or whatever, but mostly we just stick to the chicken.
The chicken, yeah.
So, and there was a place I had loved
Yeah.
here in Canada, and I don't know what happened. I think it closed down, kind of close to where I am. It was in Mississauga, I think, and that was Tucker's. That was like a breakfast buffet. I love
brunch buffet.
Right, a brunch buffet. I love Tucker's. I loved Tucker's.
Tucker's was really good, cause what you like the Western foods that you wanted, like mac and cheese, the same Italian, anything like that, you could get it at Tucker's. Um, Tucker's was more so for the like I don't want to say the Western people, but it's not
No,
Asian.
Tucker's was more breakfast, like
No, brunch. It was brunch.
it was bread. I don't remember the mac and cheese
Trust
because
me, guys, I remember food.
because I will always get the pancakes, the eggs. You know, I'm a breakfast person, so I will go because it was like a more brunch like Tony said, but I will mostly go for the breakfast. So I go in for the omelets, the pancakes, the waffles, and whatever else, the fruits. Oh, I forgot to say that Mandarin sells a variety of fruits
well.
too.
Yeah.
Yeah, but that was it. That was the thing, Tuckers. It broke my heart when it closed down because I was like, and I only went like 3 times, I think. And then we found out it closed down.
I went twice. So,
yeah, so.
It was really good while it lasts, but Mandarin still rules today.
No, I think Tuckers was better for me. But I think it's still got Tuckers somewhere, but I don't think it's like, I think it's pretty far from where we live now, so. And then of course we have Denny's. We just go to Denny's from time to time, or we just order Denny's, and for that we get like the pancakes and the egg and turkey bacon or whatever, and stuff. So yeah, we like we food, and then we used to get a lot of Jamaican food too, cause mostly like the Caribbean. When you think of Caribbean food in here, it mostly is just Jamaican food. So there are a lot of Jamaican restaurants. So we buy jerk chicken and we barbecue chicken and steel and thing from the jerk restaurant. Come from the jerk restaurant, the Jamaican restaurant.
It's not like New York. There's certain parts in New York you could get food from any part Caribbean wise. Because I remember when we went to New York, I think that was back in 2015 or 16. We got a guy who was actually a Bajan. We got Bajan food. You remember that? That was really, really good. As I said, I remember food.
But I think we need to get some Bajan chefs here in Toronto. I think you have a Bajan restaurant in Mississauga. We gotta go visit that one because we haven't been there. But we need to get some more Bajan chefs too, like, cause we need some Bajan food too.
So talking about Barbados now.
No, I ain't ready for Barbados yet. I was still talking about my other favorite, as Tony said. Italian. I loved Italian. I used to eat a lot of Italian food whenever we went to restaurants. We would go to sometimes I went with Tony, sometimes I went well, like my ex or whatever. And we had our Italian food because I loved Italian food, and then we had there's also shawarma. We used to eat like the Greek food. We used to eat a lot of shawarma.
Shawarma ain't Greek though.
That Mediterranean?
Mediterranean.
Okay, anyhow, I don't know if it's Greek or Mediterranean, but I know we used to eat a lot of shawarma.
Usually body that I like the shawarma. I am not really a huge fan of the shawarma, to be honest with you, but I know you I love it.
Yeah, I used to get shawarma a lot. Shawarma is basically like a wrap with chicken inside of it, and then they have like vegetables or whatever.
Sound like a burrito, like, but
right. And then they will put the sauce. But I haven't gotten it in a very long time. I haven't. But I think honestly, I would say that here in Canada, I would say I've probably tried almost everybody's food, like every culture's food. I've had Mexican. I've had
Indian.
Indian. I remember we got some Indian food that was amazing. Let me tell you, Indian food is amazing, hands down. I love Indian food. I don't do it. I don't get it a lot. I don't bet a lot, but I like it. I like it. It's good. And then we will get Italian because we love Italian. I got Asian a couple of times. I'm not a big like Asian food lover.
I know, yeah.
But and then of course Caribbean. But we just cook we own thing too. We just cook we macaroni pie and we rice and we pilau and chicken and whatever else we choose to cook. We soup, you know, and stuff. We just do what we have to do. And basically that's it for Canada. But because we don't really, Tony have recently been making her little fish cakes. She trying a thing.
Yes, trying that little
we
thing.
We just met little bits and thing. So
little porridge and you know.
Yeah.
We still have home here, right. Basically. We make our home
here, yeah.
Yeah.
But we still trade we still trade different things too. We trade different foods. So now on to what you were gonna say, my sister.
So speaking about home, you know we're Bajans together. I love Bajan food. Love.
We love.
Let me tell you, I miss oyster fish. I miss shafet. I miss Baxter's Road liver cussle. I miss the you got the different food stalls. Going up the street you might find some place that you like, you might miss that too. Recently no, because this only came about I think after I left. There's Worthing Square. Worthing Square now has a variety of different foods from different places. So I whenever I go back to Barbados, I plan to go there because I didn't get a chance this last time that I went. But you have different things, and so people got tacos. I think too we have a shawarma place now as well. I ain't sure if it at Worthing now, but there is a shawarma place too. There's Mexican.
Pretty much everybody.
Italian too, and we have a good set of Italian restaurants in Barbados, like Zacchios, and then people still prepare the dishes as well. But my favorite back home is Shafet, hands down.
Well, we try to go home like every other year if we don't get to go every year, so we're always home. We just went home last year. And as Tony said, Chafet, hands down, is our food. We love Chafet, okay? And then afterwards, Oystings probably comes next with our fish.
I just catch the spirit when I eat the fish.
Who's your favorite person now by Oystings?
Pats.
Okay, so that's where we just go. We just go down by Pat's shops and we just eat Oystings. And then
tartar sauce.
Right. And then what else? Pretty much wherever we stop and get food from or whatever. I mean, mostly, honestly, we don't really buy out a lot of food home too because our parents cook, and so we just get personal catering.
Yeah. my dad is a very good cook.
Yeah.
Whenever he puts down feedings.
It's a feeding.
It's a real feedings. Okay.
So basically, like, we don't really buy out too much, but when we do buy out, like we just get people spread fruit and different things. And I went to a restaurant last year. When I went to what a restaurant, you know?
You mean down by the boardwalk?
What that one name?
Tapas.
Right. So I went to Tapas, and then I went to the other one too. Six Mix. Yeah. So,
sorry guys, I don't eat all.
So those were some that I went to, but yeah, but we just basically stick to Chafat, cause Chafat
is Bajan. Okay?
I don't like. I remember when we were younger, I used to buy like KFC and him. I'm not a fan of KFC, so you won't got me with KFC there. Like Chafat is the main thing. And then of course, like, you know.
Oh, how we could forget Maps?
Well, yeah. Well, that's true.
You're hypocrite.
You not beating right now. That is so true.
And that's a literal stone throw away from where we live.
That's true.
How we could forget Maps?
We lived there, Maps right there, and we forget. We used to have Maps almost every Saturday night when we was growing up. Like, we did love Maps.
Love it.
Still
Maps.
Do. We still love Maps.
Still do. When they land again in Barbados, is Maps
more
again
Maps.
too.
More Maps, yeah. Because we, last year, met sure I had to buy and get some Maps too, so. Yep. That's about it.
I can even taste the food in Bible as we speak.
Yeah. So we got our food here and we got our food home. We wrote tea and we different things from Chafat. I ain't even got to talk about Chafat. We just buy everything from Chafat. Truth be told.
From the pizza to I
don't think we forgetting anybody else from back home. So I think that's pretty much it. We're somewhat foodies. Tony might be the full foodie, but we're restricted from eating certain things too because of our religion.
Right, like pork and stuff.
So we don't eat pork and we don't eat lobster and we don't eat,
a lot of seafood, just
certain seafoods and stuff. But yeah, but we still have a wide variety. We just get our oxtail and our chicken and our goat meat and our lamb and whatever else. So.
Oh, and Barbados is well known for lamb too. The black belly sheep. That lamb is chef kiss. Yeah.
So, and not to forget again, we have to give another added 5-star for our macaroni pie, cause when
my father makes a macaroni pie, right? I know he gonna smile when I say this over this in this video. The man is do a macaroni pie that you just taste it from your toenails. You hear me? Like he's put he would do a macaroni pie with some mixed meat in between there. Oh my god. I just taste the thing in my sleep. Can't taste that good. I'ma tell you, when I gotta try that. That one pick a farm.
On point.
Pick a farm.
Alright, so thank you so much for watching our video on food.
My favorite topic.
And like,
share and subscribe. Until next time. Bye bye.